Have you ever stood in front of people and suddenly your heart started racing? Your hand became sweaty, your mouth went dry, and you forgot everything you want to say. Listen, if that has ever happened to you, don't worry, you are not alone. Today, I will tell you a true-to-life story that shows why so many people fear public speaking and how one simple change can make all the difference. Yakubu was one of the brightest employees in his company. He always had brilliant ideas during meetings, but he never shared them. Whenever his manager asked, Yakubu, would you like to present your idea? His heart immediately started beating fast. His hands shook. His voice became weak. And he would quietly reply, no, someone else can do it. One day, a promotion became available. The manager announced, I need someone who can confidently present a project to clients. Yakubu knew he was the most qualified person, but fear won. So another employee volunteered, and that employee got the promotion, not because he was smarter, not because he worked harder, but because he was willing to speak. Yakubu went home disappointed. He blamed himself and kept asking, why does this always happen to me? Here is the turning point for Yakubu. A few days later, Yakubu attended a public speaking workshop. There, the instructor said something that completely changed his mindset. He said, feeling nervous before speaking is normal. Even experienced speakers feel nervous, but the difference is that they've learned to manage it. Yakubu had always thought that confident speakers never felt afraid, but they did. They simply didn't allow the fear to control them. Yakubu later learned that instead of trying to eliminate fear, he learned to manage it. So before speaking, he would take a slow, deep breath, smile naturally, speak slowly instead of rushing, focus on helping the audience instead of worrying about being judged. Practice his presentation several times before standing in front of people, and little by little, his confidence grew. Now the result. 6 months later, another opportunity came. This time, Yakubu stood up. His heart was still beating fast. His hands were slightly shaking, but he continued speaking. So he finished his presentation, and everyone applauded. His manager smiled and said, excellent presentation. A few weeks later, Yakubu finally received the promotion he had missed months earlier, not because his fear disappeared, but because he learned to speak despite it. Now, the lesson. If your heart beats fast whenever you speak in public, that doesn't mean you are a bad speaker. It doesn't mean you are not confident. It simply means your body is preparing for something important. So, the goal is to learn how to manage it. The more you practice, the more confident you become. And remember, confidence comes from speaking again and again. Here is a big question. Have you ever been afraid to speak in public? Share your experience in the comments. If this story encouraged you, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and follow Word Theater for real-life English and communication lessons that helps you speak with confidence. See you in the next video.